It's time. Lock, load, put on your Infinity Gauntlet and grab your lightsaber. This is Nerd Talk. Presented by Webeam TV.
Sports ball.
Hey everybody,
Hello.
welcome to Nerd Talk.
Hi.
It's
Happy
Friday.
Friday.
Should we do the Friday dance? Go ahead. Go ahead.
What?
Probably watching going, I'm going to sue you for infringement of my character. Yeah, you got to sue him, not me. Yeah.
Can't
So
sue
anyway,
me, I ain't got nothing.
How's everybody? It's Friday. You know, we're missing Elizabeth. We got to go to the wide shot.
Oh, it's all right.
It's all good.
That's
No,
fine.
There we go.
I'm fine.
Everybody
She
just see
disappears.
her.
She turns sideways. She disappears
Pickles
anyway.
everywhere.
So she's
Yeah,
2D.
You
So
run down the shower just to kind of get wet?
Yeah.
yeah.
You are like-
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, it's Friday, and you know what? Because it's Friday, I'm going to call this Munja Friday.
Munja.
We have food. As a matter of fact, Cage, or the Rising, as he calls
Rising.
himself,
That's awesome.
is
I like
over
it.
cutting up some food. Now, I'm not going to tell you what this is or where it's from until after you taste it.
All right.
And then on the other side over there, we have Tasso's Italiano.
And
right?
some of that's right here.
And oh yeah, so Miss Bree and me have been eating on the seafood because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
got, you like seafood?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It
got
probably
garlic and
has-
salt.
I know. So I'll
I can't.
skip, but that's
Okay.
fine. So.
But that had mussels, shrimp,
Oh,
octopus,
man.
Oh, yeah.
and there's something else in there, maybe
Uh,
scallops or something like
Oh,
that.
Yeah,
It's so nice. Everything's
scallops,
opening back up
octopus,
again.
And
So.
it's got
all of
a
it.
fiery kick.
It
Nice.
does.
So good.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
Aw,
of course,
Hallmark.
It's okay.
Of course,
It's my
then
favorite
then
stuff. But
before
it's
I
okay.
got here, I had I actually split it with Rob. I had part of a fillet and
Oh,
some
man.
awesome polenta.
Nice.
Oh my god, dude!
Yeah,
I'm
I've-
telling you right now.
Foodie Friday.
I had
Got it.
Campanella's in Pinellas Park on the way home from work the other day, and I hadn't been there in ages, and I forgot how great that place
Oh,
was.
they're
I
the
was so
best.
happy.
So freaking good.
I'm super excited there's food here because I had a little bit of leftover queso from Chipotle yesterday that I put broken chips into and I ate it with a spoon and that
Along
was
with the
my
broken glass.
That was
that
your
was my
lunch.
dinner until I got here. I was so
Yeah.
I had
excited.
to go there. So yeah, so me and Cage were out. Why is that doing that? I
should-
cannot.
Yeah, mine's
Probably
doing it too.
should.
Yeah, mine's doing it too. I was going to ask you, how long
Yeah.
have they been doing
That's
that?
interesting.
I'm just trying to get rid of the stupid that thing
Oh,
right
the
there. Everybody
notification?
talk. Don't let me talk.
Oh, okay.
Talking
So
about
let's see, nerd stuff this week.
So,
food stuff.
And then for dessert,
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh.
I stopped at Krispy Kreme donuts.
What?
I have
That is
another-
awesome.
Spoiling us.
Oh.
Spoiling
Actually,
us today.
there's
I'll say,
another
I'll take
dozen
care
in
of
my
that.
truck,
Oh,
in my
I can
window,
imagine.
Oh, yes,
so it
that's
stays
nice and
warm.
warm.
There's like,
I
oh,
can
yeah.
imagine.
So the trucks, coming here, the truck smelled like steak, pasta, pizza, and donuts. I'm
That's
like, I'm
combination.
confused to what.
I'm very confused, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's
I
like
know,
that's
right?
Tuesday.
So, Cage is going to put all this stuff together. So we have a burger and a gyro.
Nice.
So we'll all get a little bit of each
Okay.
and try
I'm
it.
going to.
So and that is from Nicole over at
Share
the
this
green
so
table.
we can get some
Oh,
ideas.
in
cool.
there in Palm Harbor.
Oh.
And I'll tell you more about the restaurant. As soon as that's ready, Cage, we'll put that first, and then I'll tell you about that. But Tasso's Italiano is from over in Trinity. It's like that Trinity Newport. Just
Yeah, it's
Right on that
they wanna
border.
Right
call
there, yes.
themselves Trinity because it
and
sounds better.
So good. And I have talked to.
Wouldn't be associated with Newport.
So we're starting it's going to be a new show on its own eventually, but right now it's going to be a segment piece for Nerd Talk. It's called May the Forks Be With You.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
And I've
I
already
enjoy
got
this.
5 restaurants lined up that says cool. So in the middle of the week, we all meet at these restaurants. We're going to film each other with our phones eating and do
Yeah.
a whole little thing. And then we'll bring it back in studio and and then we'll play that little segment. But I
Wonderful.
got the social said yes.
Oh,
Social
I'm so
Hour
excited.
said yes. That's over in
Nice.
Tampa.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that looks killer. They sent home 3 cocktails with me.
That's not too far from the Sulphur Springs Tower, so
That is correct.
We could cross
Similar
film.
heights, yeah.
So we could cross film for
Yep,
Erie Travels
exactly.
And the social has those adult Capri Suns right now.
my-
Yes,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So
had those.
I don't do
Uh-huh.
cocktails,
So
but
we
that looks
filmed,
really
we
good.
filmed with Jeff Roberts, who is the owner of the social, and we filmed on the rooftop. And that's the first time I told him I'm ashamed of myself. I did not know you had a rooftop.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, well, it's kind of new. And I'm like, okay. So we filmed up there. Oh my, that what a great view of
It is
Newport Richey, which
amazing.
is really
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
cool.
I'm
Yeah.
so bummed that Chasco didn't happen because that's all I thought about when we went up there the
Yep.
first time. I don't even remember what it was
Sit
for.
up there to watch,
I was like,
listen to
God, that
bands.
would be awesome to
Yeah.
see the parade there. Oh yeah,
So it's almost like Mardi Gras. I'll throw you
Right?
some beads.
except that it
Michael,
doesn't
I'll
pass
throw you
right
some
there.
beads to keep your shirt on.
I just
wanna
feel
see
like-
your
It would be.
boobs.
If
Nobody
you're going to
wants-
be on a roof, you need to have a fiddle.
So this was a
Saying.
heavy nerd week, of
Yeah,
course, because
huge.
May the 4th be with you, Revenge of the 5th,
Yep.
the 6th Lord, or
Revenge of the Sixth.
Revenge of
We
the
had-
Sixth.
Shoot, May 1st was Halloween.
half a
So,
week.
yeah,
Yeah.
so-
And then, and as far as I'm concerned, May is May DeLorean month.
Yeah,
There you
that
go.
works.
So as you
That
can
works.
see, we have
reached
the
for that one.
Mandalorians behind.
That's a reach,
was
but I'll
bad.
take it.
Okay.
He's like, I
I'll allow it.
And my birthday's in May, so
Oh, there we
Monday.
go.
Yeah.
it's
Monday.
Yeah.
Monday.
I'm finally 21. So
21?
I'm legal
Yeah, I
as
was gonna
pickles.
we'll meet up
finally go to
after
the
the
social.
show.
We'll do shots.
We'll do some shots.
We'll
yeah.
do some shots.
We'll do some.
I'll need an Uber.
Nice.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I noticed that Facebook has started with this new, it's new real time
Title.
closed caption.
Closed cap.
Yeah. So
So-
we can throw that by saying watermelon, 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 watermelon. See if it does it.
Let's see. Watermelon. I can't say watermelon fast. That's funny.
That's the crowd noise when you did Foley work back in the day.
Yeah,
was,
I wonder if it's
yeah,
because so many more people are watching,
probably.
Probably.
Yeah, it's
just in general.
Edward goes on, hey guys, I'm in the house.
Oh, there you go.
Hey,
Oh, I got it all.
no
Got
more
it.
princess,
It
buddy.
did. It got it. Wow. I'm impressed.
Wow,
am
that is
impressed.
actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
So
I like it.
yeah, it's been a heavy nerd week, and it's just we couldn't keep up with it all.
Oh,
been a
yeah,
week.
It was
It
Fast
was-
and Furious.
Yeah, I mean,
Except that got delayed.
again.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Did it get delayed because it sucked all 7 other times, or
Has that ever
Probably.
stopped them?
No.
Nope.
No.
Fast
They
and
said they were
Furious
stopping on
57. We
Yeah,
ain't
they keep
stopping
saying
now.
that, but now Hobbs and Shaw is getting sequels on its own, so they're considering that
I like
not
Hobbs
Fast
and
and
Shaw.
Furious.
Did
so-
you?
But they're
I-
considering it not Fast and Furious.
right?
the
No,
future
no.
one.
And
Yeah.
you know
I
what?
liked it. I thought it was fun.
The reason I like it is it's just goofy.
See, and I
Yeah, I
almost
get
watched that the other night when we watched Good Boys instead. I'm really glad I watched Good Boys instead, but we almost watched it, and I
That's
was
a
like,
great
it's
movie.
Fast and the Furious again. I don't
Boys.
think I want
Good
to.
Boys was good.
Oh, Good Boys
Hilarious.
was
Boys is
So
good.
for nerdy, I stopped off at the mall before to go grab a comic.
Yeah.
No, you
And guess who was outside the mall, chilling with his Trans Am? Batista.
Oh yeah.
No
David
shit.
Batista.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
lives
he's,
He-
yeah,
he's
He
he's
lives
chilling out
around.
there.
Yeah,
Not around
He lives in
Not around here,
Tampa.
but
Tampa, but
yeah.
he has friends.
He has the
there,
toilet
whatever.
in his yard.
There's
That's
a
why he bought
lot
his
of.
house.
I think it was his daughter that was with him.
Okay,
Young
yeah.
girl.
Oh,
He
the
has a-
mall in Clearwater?
Yeah.
I was
No,
gonna,
no, the mall
oh,
here,
this one
Newport
here?
Richey.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
I stopped-
Yancey Street's back open. We went and did an interview with them yesterday. That's going to be in part of our Open for Business show.
Nice.
Nice. Good.
Steve's a good guy. I feel bad for all these people that just got sideswiped.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
said yesterday was the best day to actually do the interview because yesterday was the slowest day of the week.
Yeah.
He said
Yeah.
this whole week he's been slammed, even today.
That's
So
good.
down by us, the
great.
bookstore we deal with, Books at Park Place, they just opened on
Mm-hmm.
Monday, and they got, they had a slow first day, but then the next day, off to
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
races,
nerds
so.
are, even the introverts are tired of being introverts.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
So it's time to be a little bit of an extrovert.
yeah, just a
It
little.
was
bit.
weird
Just
going into
tiny.
the mall today and seeing actual people walking through there.
Okay,
more
so
than
when
normal.
look, here's what I keep telling everybody, and we're potentially going to move our studios into the mall, and I'll tell you why.
Is the rent there cheaper now?
Well, kind of. When they finish building all those apartments and condos in the back, that mall will become busy again.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
And that's eyeballs for us.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Always good.
get
That would
in
be
now.
good.
I don't
Yeah,
care. if
like I
it's
said, the
slow.
rents are super cheap in the mall
Well,
now.
it's not. I mean, it's
Um,
believe it or not, they're 3/4 prices.
Okay.
So it's not above. It's not like I'm going to go in there and get 6,000 square feet for $3,000. That's not going to happen.
So
But-
Clearwater Mall opens back up next Friday.
Yeah,
Countryside Mall?
Or
Countryside,
Clearwater Mall's been open.
Yeah.
Countryside.
opens back up.
'Cause I-
next Friday.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
need to
think
get to
a lot of the most of
Yeah.
the malls in the
Yeah.
Because
area.
I need to go get my asset.
They're
I
still
had
closed.
two of
I
them.
checked today because
Yeah.
I was going to go tomorrow. And,
Nope, that's next week.
Yeah.
I already con. But yeah, so it's been. But that smells so good.
Yeah.
Did you get a fork?
You guys are
Yeah.
killing it.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's a
good.
fork right there.
Yeah, don't be shy. Hopefully, Cage is almost done.
But see,
He's putting them all together for us.
gosh, there was just so much right off the bat. I mean, it was just because it was all the events.
Yeah, I don't have show
going on.
notes.
That's
I
all
don't
right,
know.
because the events were going on. There were so many things. Everybody was just jumping in and doing stuff. I know May the 4th was huge, so that was the
That was huge.
was the big announcements with, gosh, everything.
Well, did they announce on May 4th about Taika?
Taika Waititi directed
Yeah.
his own, writing and
Yeah.
directing his
Gonna
own Star
save
Wars.
the franchise.
well, they announced today about Boba Fett being on Mandalorian season
Mandalorian,
2, and
yeah.
who's playing it. It's
Yeah,
even
it's-
better.
Yeah.
Classic,
Who's playing it?
classic prequel. yeah.
I can't pronounce his name. The guy
Yeah.
that did Django.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the
Gonna
clone,
stare at you for
the
a
guy who
moment.
played all the clones.
So
Yeah.
is he going to
She'll
take his
share.
helmet
Oh, yeah.
off? That's
That's
the
what it's
question.
here
Will he
for,
take
is
the
everybody
helmet
to
off?
try.
That's who knows?
I want a piece of a shrimp.
Between with season 2
You got a
Mando,
shrimp? Oh, never
I'm
mind.
sure they will do it well. Did you see the documentary series that they just put out?
No.
Did anybody watch that? Came out on May the 4th. It's
No.
behind the scenes of Mandalorian. They're interviewing all the directors and showing
Really?
behind the scenes shots.
I didn't know
And
that.
it was pretty cool because Taika is running around on the sets with his werewolves
Yeah, oh
jacket,
yeah.
which was pretty happy from those of us, who
What we do in the shadows.
What We Do in the Shadows fans there.
Yeah.
I
So-
did see that post. I'm hoping that I can talk someone into.
Apparently, it's going to be multiple episodes. So this was just like first episode of it was talking to the directors.
Well,
so.
Mark Hamill's going to be on What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh yeah, Mark Hamill going to be on What Do We Do in the Shadows
So
next
even
week.
more Star
I am
Wars
like,
crossing
oh my
over,
gosh,
yeah.
that was crazy
Yeah.
because
Really?
he's apparently a fan of the movie, and then had been secretly lurking in all the chat groups.
Oh,
Yeah,
on
now
it,
he's a
and
vampire.
and he messaged them about it and wanted to just come on the set and just maybe do a cameo or something. And then they
Right.
said, "Oh no, we're writing you into a character."
Yeah.
He's like, so they made him one of Matt Berry's Laszlo's arch rivals, an ancient rival, and so he's in full makeup. They released that this week, and
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. picture
oh
as
my
well.
gosh, if anybody can hold up to Matt Berry, it'll be him.
If you want
so.
my fork, or there are more forks.
I could go get more
Oh,
fork.
just-
More fork? I could get more
fork.
fork.
May the forks be with you.
Mordor.
fork?
Hodor.
Yes, I do need a fork.
Where-
Ooh.
Hodor. They're over
right
there.
there.
That's in
I
the
got it.
box.
Oh, thank
I
you.
got it.
For us. Yeah, we're going to be getting up and down a lot this episode, folks. I was letting you know because there
It's
is a
kicking, too.
lot of
Yeah,
food
it's
here.
spicy.
No,
And hey, Mark, grab
can
one.
have-
I'm good. I'm good.
You can
No,
have
don't
half
be
of
good.
a donut.
No,
Be
I'm
happy.
good. I will eat it in a bit. So, I'm good right now.
I already did.
Oh,
I'm
gosh.
just waiting for someone. I'm
Don't
going to
make
take a
fun of
break.
me.
I'm going to
I'll
step
eat
away
pasta.
and go get our show notes.
Oh, God.
Oh,
We need
yeah,
to
I
put
got
the
'em. It
camera
just-
on her.
the
while
No.
she eats
The
the
printer needs
pasta.
paper. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. So
All right,
we'll keep
all right,
talking.
here,
Oh
let's eat
man,
the pasta.
go for the calamari. Go for the calamari just because I can't.
Oh, this is spicy.
It's
It's
spicy.
really
He needs
spicy.
spicy.
But it's so good.
Yeah, spicy's good.
Oh, so good. Oh, I'm going to cry.
You got this. All right. So
I had a piece of pepper stuck in my throat before the show, and I was like, ah,
Really? Oh, that. You're like, I'm not sick, I swear. I just.
right.
all right.
my
Well,
God,
we're
this is so
entertaining
good.
people with everybody talking spicy food. So, what's your
Right?
favorite spicy food?
I don't know. I'm new to spicy food.
Ah.
I didn't like spicy food. This has been like the last 4 or 5 years that I've really been trying spicy
There,
foods.
there. Pickles?
So hot.
So Pickles, has that got some kick to it or what?
Yes, sir, it does.
Yeah, so when Tasso goes,
Ugh.
this is what I'm making. He goes, how do you like it? I'm like, I like to cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I'm
some
gonna make
tears.
you cry.
There's some tears. Tears
So,
of joy. It's so yummy, though. It's like.
now what is it? Disney
Okay,
Springs
hold
opening?
on 1 second. You ready? Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, everybody!
I'm so glad it's going to be a boy. Oh my God. I
Oh
am.
One of
wow!
our viewers,
yes.
they did a gender reveal. It's going to be a boy.
Yeah, my nephew.
Yay!
Aw, I
That's,
love that.
His Azoth.
Yeah, I can't read that from here. I'm.
He's off Durden. I like the name. I like the name.
So, yeah.
Fritz would be proud.
Congratulations.
That's awesome.
Don't let Salvatore
God.
hear about it though. So
Hey, Tony's Yancey. What are you doing watching? You could be on the show, you know? Come on. He does Full Throttle.
Oh, okay.
So we had several shows today that did not get to air because of the. So
Madness.
if you noticed yesterday, we were off air from like 4:45 for the rest of the day because someone on premises cut
Oh, wait. Do you want it?
all
I'll take more.
the internet
Yes.
cable
sorry, do you wanna
feeds
take-
that feed the whole
I'll
building.
take
My fork? Okay.
Yeah.
So today we're back on, but we didn't get to back on. I don't think we got back on until I think it was like 2-ish before they finally came back. So
Yeah,
Awful.
that's fun. An internet streaming service that
Yeah,
with no
it's-
internet. That's not good.
And then I'm calling Bright House, or I keep calling Bright House. I call Spectrum and said, "Hey,
Yeah.
we're down." No, you're not. I'm like, "Yeah, we're not." He goes, "Well, there's no outages or anything like that." I said, "Can you see my routers?" She goes, "Nope." I'm like, "Then we're down."
Yep.
Yeah.
Because if you can't see them, I can't see them.
Jeez.
Right?
She went, so there's no outages, so we'll send a tech out. And I was like, I was hoping they were going to say, you know, we might well get one today, because they did that for me once before, when, and it was a module over like a block away that was bad. But they said, no, first thing in the morning, 8
Of
o'clock.
course.
So I couldn't drink last night. 'Cause I was gonna not be able to make it into,
Yeah.
yeah. So I don't
Yeah.
drink. I'm just kidding.
Is that the classic? We'll be there between 8 and 5. Yeah.
Anthony says, good thing I planned ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony, I need some more Captain Morgan's. Just saying.
No.
It's already gone.
Is that how this works?
Kind of.
Yeah, it's like a big
I don't know,
fat
you
quiz.
ask
You
for
say
stuff,
the things
and it
that
just
you
suddenly-
want.
and it
Yeah.
just
It shows
Yeah.
up. I don't know.
All
It's an
right.
amazing thing.
I like
All right, 'cause I wasn't sure if this was
Moscato,
one of those shows.
diamonds, and
Cake.
They're over
I'm
there. They're
asking
called
cake,
donuts.
Cake. No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I
you
made
know
some
what? There's some
bomb-ass
cake
banana
back there in the
bread.
back.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there's cake back there.
Oh.
oh,
Man.
Pepper.
Yep.
Pepper? Good.
yep. Oh my God.
So we were printing out show notes now.
Okay, but we can go.
Huh?
We got nerd stuff. I know nerd stuff.
Let's talk
so.
about. Okay,
Talk about
let's
it.
just talk.
Let's say, well, the Xbox new Xbox spec video came out. That
yeah.
would have been an E3 reveal.
Was it the
Oh, yeah.
5?
Yeah. Well, it was showing the like gameplay from the new Series X or whatever they're calling it, and that was pretty crazy. If you haven't seen it, it's pretty epic. Uh-oh. I see.
Well, it's not too nerdy, but
Oh,
today's
look
the
at there.
anniversary of
New
something as well.
assistant.
We have a friend.
Which is this? Oh yeah, today for Erie, Florida. Today is the anniversary of the Skyway disaster.
Oh,
Is actually
yeah.
tomorrow is the anniversary,
Tomorrow.
but we were
Tomorrow.
posting it today. So
We have short notes.
well,
Rob's been through. Rob's
he's
also
been
through hell
busy.
today.
So
and
So
we
both
don't
of them
have
are
Pretty
together.
Pretty Princess, who he did a really good job.
oh man, I got paper too. Nice.
He does a really good job of putting stuff together, so he will be missed. We didn't fire him or nothing like that. He just needed to step away for a little bit to
Understood.
do his own thing. So no, I totally get that.
It
And
happens.
there you go.
What are
Everybody
you
got
talking
notes?
about?
See me in the next one because that's just what I do. So
Oh,
anyway,
man.
all good.
Thursday
I need
night
that
was-
spiciness, and now all my sinuses are cleared out.
Right?
That's good. That's what it's
Okay.
for. It's
So
good for
Star
you.
Wars, Clone Wars, retcons, how
Oh, yeah.
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka
should be
survives
dead.
Order 66.
Yes. Well,
We
it
know
was
how Mike feels.
because there was a way
Kill her.
in the original. What was it? Is it in the? It's in the novel. There's a way she survives because they did an actual novel of it.
But
And
those
then
are all
they
legends
and
now.
that was now, but no, that was new continuity. So,
Oh.
and that's why everybody's like, wait, they're already retconning
Yeah.
the new continuity.
I think Cage ran away with our food because it was that damn good.
I wouldn't blame him. It's good stuff. So, but
Hey, yeah, if you see Cage back there, Rob, tell him to send out some of that food and stop eating it all for himself.
Right? And
He got
something
ribs.
To, like neutralize.
He got the
Yeah, I
ribs
know. I'm like-
from. Okay, so we did another place. I hate to keep bunny trailing like this, but because I
It's all
want to
good.
talk about her in Order 66. But we went to another place in Tarpon Springs, brand new. It's called Ours Creole Smokehouse.
yeah.
See, look at him, right?
That's Smokehouse lessons.
And so we did an interview with them last week, And they brought out, and normally we don't have food brought out. We're not there for that.
No,
That's
we're
not,
just
that's
talk
not,
to the
that's
people,
not what
yep.
we're there for. We're there just to interview and we get out, right? But they're like, nope, we're bringing food out and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, go start spreading it around that way. Oh, this mine?
Start spreading the news.
Yes.
So I'm bringing in more napkins here in a little bit.
Oh, man.
Thoughtful.
Everybody
Thank
gets
you.
everybody gets the same amount.
Ooh.
Just have to
What?
make sure there's no onions.
Oh my
in
God,
it.
this smells amazing.
I know. So we ate. So they brought out now they're Creole.
Oh,
They're New Orleans Creole. And
That's
people
my
don't-
favorite.
People don't know that the difference between Cajun
And Creole. Yeah,
and
it's-
Creole.
Yeah, it's a
there
big
is
difference.
Big difference, right?
Big difference.
So, and I told him, I said, and please nobody get offended at home because this is just me. This is John talking. As I'm a Cajun coon ass. That's what I've always been called, a Cajun coon ass. And I know what it means, but that's what they call me, right? So,
I don't know the reference, but
told
I'm
him,
laughing
I said,
'cause you're laughing.
we'll tell you after the show's over.
So you'd be happy you don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just leave it at that. So.
And so,
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
So
oh my
now,
goodness. Thank you
he's
so
like,
much.
yeah,
Thank
he goes,
you.
you got to, he goes, this is really good food, and they're from New Orleans, the whole 9 yards. Well, they bring out this rack of ribs, which is their appetizer. That's a meal for me.
Can I have
A
a
rack of
only
ribs
two.
is
It's
an apple.
almost a rack. It's
Oh
a
my
half rack.
God.
Will you hand
Right?
me mine?
Which
So,
one's yours?
The one on the right.
so we try the ribs, and then they
Darn
bring
shame.
out this etouffee,
Oh.
crawfish, shrimp,
Oh,
rock shrimp,
I almost stopped at Cajun Cafe
and
yesterday.
andouille sausage, right?
that's where you live.
And it's got heat.
Ah,
And,
man.
you know,
as that touffee should.
oh my God, so good. And then the next thing they bring out is this shrimp and grits. Now,
Even better.
yeah.
a
You
lot
like
of
that.
people will smooth up their grits where they're not gritty.
Nah.
That you can't do that. You got to
Yeah.
have the grit. But they did this spicy sweet tomato jam.
That's proper Creole.
my
Wow.
God. But it had heat.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that's so good. Where it's not hot. Ooh, it's
Yeah.
hot, right?
Yeah, I lived in New Orleans for about 6 months and learned the difference real
Oh,
quick.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now the problem is I can't eat anything without hot sauce, so you better
Hey.
bring over some
Yeah,
Tabasco.
exactly. So, and then they brought out one things that I don't eat, and that's bread pudding. Because
my
every
gosh.
time I've ever had bread pudding, it's like this watery, mushy, bleh.
Huh?
It's super wet, and I
Not
don't
a
like
proper-
that. But their bread pudding was like, okay, have you ever gone to Cinnabon and got there lucky enough to get them right when they come out?
Well, that's a proper
And
bread
when you
pudding.
bite it,
Yeah.
and it's all just that doughy. Oh my God! And it was an actual bourbon butter sauce.
Ooh.
That was on top of it. So yes, we had dinner from there last night. They sent it over. It was super good. That was their ribs and chicken. Their slaw is a sweet mayonnaise slaw. You need it.
All right.
Because you need to. And their pulled pork
That pulled pork.
was oh my God. So we are going there Sunday for Mother's Day.
Very
to
nice.
take Mom out for
Oh, that's awesome.
because they're now open the whole 9 yards. So okay, so what we're eating here is this is a version of the Big Mac, the triangles,
that's-
and this right here is a version of a gyro.
Yeah,
So I
Euro
want-
was
after
pretty good.
you eat them, I want your honest to God, true. Oh my God, that looks so good.
I just have to eat around the onions.
Yeah, do I
Burger
need
is
to?
amazing.
I'm good. Up there, these are
Oh my
obviously.
God, that's messy, but oh my God, is that good?
All right, so,
Oh.
well, that's it. We've lost control of the show. Everybody, we're just going to eat.
We lost-
Have a good night. Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.
We're gonna need more napkins. I'm pretty sure of that. I go back and get my mouse.
So, Order 66,
Yeah, let's talk.
as we all know, was the death knell of the Jedi when the Emperor orders it and all the clone troopers had secretly in their brains to kill all the Jedi and betray their Jedi comrades that they've been fighting with. And now, in the show and in the book, Rex and a couple of the others had their chip removed.
Ah,
Yeah.
So by, just accident burned out or whatever. But now in this one, he's fighting it. It's still there, and he's fighting it. And I think it was in Rogue One that he showed back up. Rex shows back up in that, right? I think. Is he one of the ones that shows up in that? It's been a while since I've watched it. Sorry.
I know there's Rebels Easter eggs in there, but I
But
don't
there's
think it's
another
in.
bit in one of the
Oh, yeah.
shows where he's
The
like,
movie, the Rogue One movie.
Rogue One
Yes,
movie, yeah,
yes, it did
where
show
he's
that.
like, I was able to,
Nicole, sweetheart, that Euro is off the hook.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you're right. I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, so here's the surprise. What did everybody think of the food?
It was amazing.
I think it was
Good.
amazing.
There's great.
Yep, it's all vegan.
Yeah,
All vegan.
I am
That was
impressed.
impressive.
The Big Mac is, if you would have told me, if I would have known, there's no way I'd have thought that was a Big Mac. I mean, it wasn't a real hamburger.
I'm getting to that next.
I can't talk. I'm spitting food all over the mic. I'm already seeing it. That's right. I'll sanitize it.
Okay.
So this is
Big
from
Mac was good.
this is from the Green
The
Table
Onions?
in Palm Harbor, and right off of Tampa Road. If you come off of 19 and you go east,
Okay.
you go 2 lights, and then the second light there is that where that little 7-Eleven is and stuff like that. They're in that little plaza right there. That is some of the best food. Now I could,
Phenomenal.
if I could eat this for normal food.
What's this other one?
It is I don't know what that was, Cage. I don't know. She didn't tell me.
That's close enough for me to get at work.
Yep.
Where's your shop at?
Clearwater, 19
that.
and Sunset Point.
Oh,
Well,
Sunset Point.
Point and Hercules, but
Yeah, that's close enough.
yeah, it's
That's
definitely
right by
close
where I
enough.
used to work. Tut Hill is over there.
Yeah. Yeah, Tut Hill's
Oh my
on
God, that Big Mac is.
Sunnydale,
Yeah,
right?
That is
that's
Yeah.
where I work.
awesome.
I'm on Hercules. I'm right next to the railroad tracks.
Okay.
I love
Like-
that you got Hercules and Sunnydale right next to each other, and that way you could just flip between Buffy and Xena, so it's all work.
That right there
That's what I thought every time going over there.
Every time I drive there.
Xena.
is
And
awesome.
then for us old school RPG nerds, you pass Harn, which we used to have the Encyclopedia of Harn.
I
Harn
could go
Master.
vegetarian.
There you go. That's how Kevin Smith's doing it.
Now, do you know who's playing that character in the show?
No,
now?
was it Rosario Dawson's
Yeah.
picking it up? So she's in everything now. She's like,
She is. She's a badass.
no, it's just awesome. She's a huge comic book
Rosario
nerd.
Dawson.
There's Night Nurse from all
Clerks
the
2.
Marvel movies,
Yeah.
all the Marvel Netflix shows. She was the nurse that was
In the
in all
Luke
of them.
Cage movie and stuff, the real fine-looking lady.
I like her
Yeah.
a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
She is.
So she's awesome.
gorgeous.
Yeah, she's
Yes, she is.
and she's
she's
she's a
amazing.
huge. She wrote her own comic. She produced her own comic, and so the fact that she's getting all these comic shows is just awesome. So there was that. That was the big Netflix. The big thing that popped out. Zoe Bell. Was a Xena stand-in. She did a fight video. She had all of her friends, and it was all these celebrities doing an epic fight on Instagram.
That was cool.
That was pretty epic. They had Lucy Lawless, Scarlett Johansson, and
I loved
Everybody.
all the ones that people have been doing.
Oh, some of those have been
Oh my
amazing.
god,
Yeah.
they're awesome. I follow a group on Facebook that's all these like CrossFit ladies that lift, and they are like,
Yeah.
oh, they're awesome.
nothing
They've done
else.
one.
This quarantine has shown us how much talent everybody can
Right?
do
Yep.
just from their house.
Hidden talent.
So Nicole wrote me and said, the third sandwich is a copy of Arby's beef and cheddar.
That's
Oh,
exactly.
Unbeef and cheddar.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, that tastes like Arby's.
Oh,
That's
there's right
good.
there. I think, like, girl, that is. You,
Yeah,
You can
Mom.
almost convert me.
Yeah, Nicole, that was pretty epic.
that was awesome.
Yeah, that was
you.
amazing. See, and my mom didn't hear all that. So I'm gonna
We'll see if I
at
get-
lunch
but
next
you can't
week.
Get but you can't get any audio from it. He said he could play the Zoe.
Oh, you can play that? Yeah.
Play it.
Oh, cool.
Play it.
But
Let's
there's
get.
really
It's.
no
I think
audio.
it's only like 2 minutes. It's awesome.
We can talk over it. We can't get the audio from it.
Oh, that's fine.
Hey, is that a YouTube, Rob? Just put the YouTube inside vMix as an input.
What?
What? Well,
Oh, that
we
was
can do. When you're ready, let me know.
fantastic.
That was good.
Yeah.
That is good. The steak was good. The pizza is off the hook.
This spicy.
And
heck
this
of a
is
night.
all local
Amazing.
food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's now that everybody's opening back up, we've got to do what we got to do and
Okay, so
support
all
your
the,
locals.
So all the people that we interviewed were open.
Yeah, well, and most everybody's been
The
doing
whole time.
takeout. Like,
Yeah.
we went
Takeout,
to Jack's London Grill
They were all takeout.
almost all the time. So,
Yeah.
but then
We've been
places like
doing
Three Birds
some.
did close down because they took advantage of it to redo their kitchen and stuff like
Sweet
that. So-
tomato announced they're officially closing now.
They have
Yeah.
to, though, because they're
Permanently.
buffet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ruby Tuesdays is going to have to get rid of their little
Salad.
garden
Yeah.
bar.
So does that
Probably
mean
Sunny's
Golden
will
Corral's
too.
gonna
Okay,
close?
hold on.
Probably.
Let's before we spread rumors.
Right. We don't
Just
know.
because you're a buffet doesn't mean you're closing your doors forever.
Yeah.
Sweet Tomatoes has been struggling
For a long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
This was
This-
what they call
the
the
nail in the
final
coffin.
nail.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
that's my previous company. Yeah, it was a retail chain, and
Yeah.
they're struggling, and they're going to probably be
You just got
bankrupt
to
by the
put
end
it
of
in
the
the
year. So.
preview and go full screen with it, and then go over.
Yeah,
And
J.
then
Crew
play,
is
play in the audio place.
crashing, and I like some of their I like their dresses and stuff, but that is so out of my price range. I'm
Oh, yeah.
really excited. J. Crew.
J. Crew.
I like their clothes for being real, like super
Too preppy
preppy ass
for me.
clothes.
Well, they own
I like
Victoria's
it.
Secrets too, so you better
Do
be
they
careful.
really?
That might go away too.
There are so much.
So,
So,
yeah.
many better
That would
choices.
be- I would
Yeah.
try.
This is what I-
She's
this is what I
not
told-
wrong.
This is what I tell my
Overpriced.
wife. You don't need to dress up the goodies for me to like it. I like it.
I like wearing it for me. I like wearing them, and the
Makes
lacy
you feel
stuff
pretty.
feels nice. I just like it. It just feels nice on my skin. I am like 7
That's a good
weeks
point.
now of not wearing a real bra with underwire or clips or anything.
Me too.
Amazing.
Because you haven't had to.
I'm so enjoying
refreshing.
this.
You know, okay, so I posted it on our Facebook, and people thought I was a perv. But I put it on there. There is a challenge for women. It was just months ago to go 30 days without a bra and watch what happens.
Yeah.
It lifts. They get fuller. It's better.
And I don't need to wear a bra
Me
anyways.
neither. Not
I
yet.
just-
Mike. He does.
No.
A bro.
Bro.
From,
It's
what
right.
was that from?
Bro.
Frasier
Bro,
or
yeah.
Seinfeld?
Friends.
No.
I mean, no, Seinfeld. Yeah.
Seinfeld, yeah, the
The
bro.
bro. You find you a bro.
Oh, poor Mike.
It comes hairy.
Right.
So you don't have to worry.
It comes.
So people will
awesome.
never know. They'll just go.
Since the princess
Then
is
that would
gone,
show
all the
up- that
jokes
would
go back on me now.
Totally throw
No,
me because
no,
it's,
the
I have
jokes
no
were
hair
always
anywhere,
on
so
you.
it's all good.
See, and the only
Well, now
reason
you
I wear
can.
them is so people take me seriously.
Right.
Because that is being just the fact that I'm a female locksmith in the first place. No,
You're a
it's-
girl. You don't know nothing. Come on.
Yeah.
right?
Right?
Oh yeah, I love
So
it.
You can't
When's the
possibly have a
locksmith coming?
skill.
Where's the locksmith?
Yeah.
Right here. Thank you. Well, where's the guy?
But
What
you
do
got-
you need? A key cut.
But the plus side is you get to do the classic police squad bit, which was the best line in television history. Leslie Nielsen's undercover as a locksmith, and he breaks into the big mastermind gangster who's been doing all the protection rackets.
Yep.
And he goes into his office. He's, "Who are you and how'd you get in here?" He's like, "I'm the locksmith," and I'm the locksmith.
Yep. I
Oh,
love it.
God.
It's a fun job.
So Rob's
I-
going to play that video sometime. You ready? Oh. Yeah, but did you bring it in and all thing 9 yards?
Hey, Amanda.
Hey, did that? You did. All right, play that bad boy.
Or Mandy.
No, dude.
Mandy.
You go into the web URL. No.
Learn some behind the scenes stuff here while you're listening.
In vMix, the web URL, put it in there. It brings it in. Yeah, and then play it.
Dun, 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 dun. There we go.
Boy,
Poor Zoe.
I just want to play with my friends. Wait a minute. I can't play with my friends.
What the heck, Zozo?
Okay. Ow. I love this game. Who wants to play next week?
That's
That
awesome.
was cool.
Yeah, isn't that
Power
great?
Ranger
I mean,
one,
and that's...
too.
Huh?
Some Power Rangers did one too, like that.
Yeah, I'm sure if you, after
You know
that
what?
hit viral, a lot of people were doing it.
Yeah.
It's Power Rangers.
I said that like 5
Potty
minutes ago,
trainers.
though.
I know.
And you weren't mean to me. I like
No
it.
way. You like the Power Rangers? Those are so awesome.
Well
I prefer
played.
the Thundercats,
Well played.
personally.
Yeah, I
but-
was the same way. There we go.
Yeah, he had.
That was cool.
We had some Power Ranger thing here that he was supposed to do on something.
Yeah, it was going to be the following episode of the show on Comic Book 101.
Yeah, we moved Comic Book on Thursday nights,
Yep.
and thank you guys for stepping up and getting on cast. I appreciate.
We'll be happy to do that. That'll be fun
And
for a little
yeah,
bit.
but of course the internet.
Yeah, we were ready
We were
for
on
the
the way.
show. I had shared it out. I had a bunch of people ready to watch.
Should I say that the landlord cut the lines?
Oh, what? Surprising.
Oh my God, too funny. Anyway, so moving on. We have what's next there, Rob? I mean, let me get my notes because I'm not paying attention.
We talked about half of
Jar
this,
Did
which
we
is
ever
nice.
get past the 66?
Well,
Well, we
not
talked,
technically.
talked
But we
about
already
it.
talked about Taika.
And then
Baby Jar
Ahsoka
Jar.
and then Rosario Dawson playing her, so that what threw us onto that.
Yeah,
so,
that's right.
So I mentioned Taika directing Star Wars earlier, so
Yeah.
I didn't know the notes, so I was
Really?
just guessing.
Yeah, you got the notes now. Okay, so there's just no way that the baby Jar Jar Binks is cuter.
it's not.
No, that was
Yes, it's
that's
not.
People are trying, but it's not. It's
Yeah,
false
I
news.
saw
Fake news.
the picture of baby Jar Jar, right? All I see is the little dinosaur from Dinosaur.
that's
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
I mean,
Not the mama. Yeah.
Right. I mean, the eyes and stuff are same,
Yeah.
but when I see it, I immediately went, "Oh, yeah, that's."
This baby Jar Jar also gave me the opportunity for the sickest burn of the week.
Okay, so
Oh.
what happened was...
Oh,
Oh, it was so
oh, there's
nice.
a story.
to me.
You tell.
So
right.
I asked, how the heck does his eyes pop out so high up?
And I responded, it'll probably be the same way his balls will drop when he grows up.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, you
That was a
walked
good
into
one.
that.
That was a good one.
So proud of that, and that was so
I'm proud
quick,
of
too.
you for
Hey,
that.
Mark.
Yes.
That was awesome.
I'm seeing donuts in our immediate future.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely happening. So.
Let's go ahead and grab one.
I'll grab
Okay,
them. I'll grab
You don't
them.
mind,
So,
sir?
Not at all.
And you just take one, pass it down.
That's what we'll do.
Pass
Pass it around.
Take one out.
All right, I will be happy
Sherry.
to take one box. And there you go. And then I'll pass this one around. There we go. So you guys go ahead.
You know
and
what, Mark? And I am okay with that, brother. 'Cause You are
taking the
you
other
are my
box.
you are my man. I'm telling you
having
right
a-
now.
An issue.
So I just
I'll
don't.
just turn it open.
I just don't think that baby
Oh my
Jar
gosh.
Jar can do it.
Like, I mean, baby Jar Jar's cute, but
I'm not saying he's
Donuts.
ugly.
Wait,
he's
Carrie, would you
not
like a donut?
as cute as
All right, I
baby
figured.
Yoda.
So hold on, I've got to give one of these.
Absolutely. We
As
can't
of my
let-
wife, she gets half.
You can't have her not have a donut.
Oh, this is all mine? Okay.
Yeah, go for it. Thanks.
Oh, yeah. You can go back.
We'll just forget that you have diabetes for the moment then. No
Good
problem.
dog.
Diabetes in a box. This is unsued. You know, this is the fun that we have on Nerd Talk, is we get to do stuff like this.
That's good stuff.
There you go.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's good.
Bullshit.
Oh my God, so good. They were even better hot earlier, but
Oh yeah, always, but they're good.
Take one home to Gabe.
I'll make sure Mama Tech, I'll make sure
To
some
the other
get home.
diabetic, got it.
Hopefully. So it's moving on. So yeah, we talked about the Mark Hamill.
Yep. On
was-
Dark, what we do in the shadows, that looks
We were on
amazing.
point. Mark and I knew what was happening.
So we have I mean, to me, I think he fits in that role.
He looks amazing in it, and
Doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's a huge fan of the show.
Yeah.
He watched the movies, or the movie, and then fell in love with it. And then he wasn't going to be on the show. He was just he heard about the show, and he was like, "Oh, well, the might be good." And he was kind of like me. I was in the same boat. I'm like, "Well,
Yeah.
it may not be as good as the movie because Taika and Jermaine aren't really in it. They're just going to be directing and writing."
Wellington
it.
Paranormal
I
is
think
so
Cage
good.
came out to get 2 donuts for him and Rob.
But they
You
went
can
that
have
way.
them.
Over here
Just
somewhere.
for him, not for us.
Oh, did they survive this box? I don't remember.
There's 2 in there.
2 in here. So
Two.
here you go.
No, he's good. Yeah. So now, is he just going to do this one-time thing? Is it going to be a part?
You never know with these shows. I will say the norm in in what we do in the shadows,
Right.
the guest stars tend to die, especially with
Yeah.
this season. Guillermo has discovered his
Spoiler alert.
1%. Well, that was at the end of last season, so yeah, spoilers. His 1% Dutch heritage came from the Von Helsing line.
So he keeps
So
killing
he
vampires
accidentally keeps killing vampires all through the first season.
It's hilarious.
And it's a great show. You need to watch it. But in the second season, he's kind of embraced it.
Yeah.
Because now they're on the lam from the Vampire Council, so he's like actively protecting them without letting them know he's actively protecting them, because suddenly then they would know he's a vampire killer.
Yeah.
Right.
That ancient old guy.
Yeah.
Remember how he killed him?
Oh yeah, that was that was actually the great Doug Jones too. So
When did you watch that on?
it's on FX, but it's on Hulu.
Oh, okay.
Day after. So
Oh, that's not bad.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen the movie yet.
uh,
Because we started
movies.
watching it when I was over at their house. And they didn't have the movie.
I couldn't find
Oh,
it.
what?
Yeah, she
for
couldn't
some
find her
reason.
copy.
It's off of Amazon Prime.
Oh,
You have to buy it
yeah,
now, huh?
Yeah, it's worth it. It's definitely one.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely one you should own. It's a classic. For those that don't know, it's basically a reality show. Follows a group of vampires living in a house, and the TV show is just following a different group of vampires living in a
It's
house.
shot kind of like The Office.
It's just very well. There's actually one in the TV show. There's a vampire who is an energy vampire.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Colin Robinson.
Colin Robinson, the best character on the show, and he
Nobody likes it.
he actually works in an office, and he just bores people to death by telling them really bad jokes or
Right.
telling them really long, drawn-out stories, and that's how he feeds. So,
Is by boring people?
yes,
Yeah.
by
That
more
is
people or
awesome.
making them laugh, and it is quite possibly one of the greatest things ever.
And
So,
there's the other version of that.
Me?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought we were friends.
The bro dude.
that's only me when I go into the historical facts mode.
No,
Yeah.
no, that's good. I have been watching it. I tell you, did you find I'm gonna ask Rob, but you get that trailer by any chance?
Wow.
Okay, so this is not on the notes. Let's go ahead and play the trailer, and then I'll come back and I'll tell you. I'll give you my opinion on it. real
Okay.
quick.
You are the last of a royal bloodline. We cannot let the monarchy die out.
Do you not hear the crazy? The revolution destroyed everything. And guess what? I got over it. I am not in a nightlight in this darkness.
You are ridiculously badass.
Raised by scavengers. Learn to fight or learn to die.
Yeah, I hear ya. Grew up in Canada.
You never apologize.
I am sorry that you made me shoot you.
The two of you won't last 5 minutes without me. Hang on tight.
Sometimes it does feel like we have a giant flashing neon sign over our heads. It says, shoot here.
We have a queen to kill.
You have a loyal army here to protect you.
I do not want to be your queen.
Somebody's trying to hide. You damn well make a show of yourself.
Identify yourself.
I hate labels.
We're a team. one of us falls, we all fall. Shall we?
I like
It's
it.
interesting.
I think it looks great. It's Sci-Fi Channel, so it could go either way.
It's
Yeah.
it's like some of the effects are hokey,
Yep.
and some of them are like, wow, that was really well done. Why didn't you do that all the way through?
Yeah.
Like they have these. There's 2 times they see. One time it's these monkey zombie type things, and you can see the arm stilts. They make them run, right? And then they run into another. I don't know what they are. They're just zombie alien type of things. And again, you can see the arm stilts. It's like, okay, done. Stop doing the arm stilts because you can't do it well.
You can do. I
You know?
know.
Have you seen Schitt's Creek?
Not yet.
He's from Schitt's Creek. He plays
That's-
Mutt Shit. Yeah, he's Mutt.
Oh, okay.
That's another one. I just don't have time. Me and Rob were talking the other day, and we're thinking, yeah, we just need to get a cot and
Sleep here.
find under a table that we can sleep in because we're literally here now.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Almost 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Well, see, Schitt's Creek is good because they're only like 20-minute episodes.
Yeah, that's
so
a good
they're
point.
great.
Yeah.
They were
So-
awesome for watching dinner while we're eating dinner to just watch.
Did they do
one.
that for Quibi?
No, it's a Canadian show. I've been watching it on
It's on Netflix.
Netflix,
Netflix.
and then the newest season is on Hulu.
Okay.
Yeah.
The problem I have with those 20s and 10s is they're training us that way. See, here's
be
what
okay
happens.
with that.
People saw through the bullshit veil of, oh, everybody's got short attention spans. No, they
No,
don't.
no.
They wouldn't binge Netflix.
Right.
They wouldn't play
Yeah.
Fortnite for 12, 18 hours. So now they're pushing it down our throats. Well, this is where the new thing, we're going to go 10 minutes now.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
It's no.
Well, I can tell you that now because we just finished the second to last season of Schitt's Creek because the newest one we have to watch on Hulu, and we started watching Peaky Blinders again, which I love.
That is
show.
But there are
hilarious.
some
Great
of those
show.
episodes, and that show gets draggy sometimes.
Yeah.
But towards the end of that episode, I'm like, all right, what's going on over there? What's the cat doing?
You start picking your phone up and
Yeah.
scrolling.
Yeah.
But that
Brooklyn
might be-
Nine-Nine is like 22 minutes, so I
Yeah,
feel like for
that's
comedies like that, like it's
Yeah.
good. Like shorter's better for
Exactly.
comedies because you
It
don't
is.
want to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been doing that on some recent stuff, but then I watched, what was it, the other night? We picked up the new Justice League Dark
2.
Justice League Dark Apocalypse War. I thought I'd be doing that in like 10 minutes. No, I sat through that whole thing.
Really?
How was it?
It's freaking brutal.
Is that on
It's
DC
amazing.
yet?
I don't know. It's
No,
because
not
it just
yet.
came out on VOD, and
Okay.
it's, man, if you want to see, and they basically are ending the Flashpoint
Yeah.
New 52 that they've been doing because
Yeah.
they've had continuity since they did that Flashpoint movie 12 years ago.
Yeah.
It's almost like the Marvel cinematic universe. I feel like they're doing this is their end game.
All these shows that they're doing 22 minutes now, they're done in that format, so if they get picked up by broadcast, they
They
can
can
cut
be
them out
30
because
minutes.
that is typical length of a 30-minute show is only 22 minutes.
Exactly.
Well, that's the
Because of all the
Canadian
cuts.
shows though. It's 20
Yeah.
minutes because they have to have a 5-minute thing in between
Yeah,
at the
because
end. So that's-
Letterkenny is super short.
yeah,
too.
that
Yeah,
was,
you're right.
mine was Todd and the Book of Pure Evil. I
Right.
used to love binging that show, and that
Yeah.
was like Buffy meets South Park is amazing.
And like
Jason
it's great
Mewes.
to have those short shows for when it's like, okay, I want to watch something while
Yeah.
we're eating dinner,
Or I only
but
got-
then I want to go do stuff. I want to go
Yeah.
like actually be a productive human being.
Nope.
We tried to start watching what the hell is it? Midnight Gospel. I was not stoned enough for that. I don't know what the problem was.
I mean, with Carnival Row.
I was not
I
there.
could not. I could not.
I loved it.
I couldn't stay awake for the first
I
episode.
liked
I know
it.
I'm gonna. I got to go back and
No,
watch it.
you're
again.
right. No,
Yeah.
the first episode was just.
Yeah, I got to go
'cause
back
it was
for
the
it. so.
build up.
It gets so.
Oh, it
My
does.
problem was
It
is I
gets
just
good.
seen what was it the day before we had seen Train to Busan and Snowpiercer in the same day. So it was
I
like
liked
I was
Snowpiercer.
oh man, and Train
now
to
they're coming
Busan
out
is
with
like
a
the
show.
series.
The
Yeah,
series, yes.
It's gonna be interesting to see how they do that. So
I don't know. It's the rule is on Nerd Talk that we always say is you gotta push through 3 episodes.
yeah.
Because if you can push 3 episodes, typically that it's into the second, that third catches you. And you're like, oh yeah, dude. When I first started watching Walking Dead,
Yeah.
the first episode, I walked away and that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. That makes no sense. I'm not watching that crap. And then my brother says, you got to give it. And that's where we took, that's where I took that whole, all right, so I give everything 3 episodes. By 3rd episode, if you don't have me, you're out.
Yep.
Vagrant Queen.
Give it 3.
I was took by number 1.
Okay.
And I'm like, the funny part is they'll, when they flash back to certain planets, they'll like, planet Warhoove in a galaxy not your own, right? They tell you not, and then they flash back because one of the actors on there is actually one of the space people he's from Earth, and he gets sucked in this black hole that pushes him 300 million light years away.
Okay.
So he's in a completely different galaxy, and but they showed him Jupiter. Yes, the one you know.
Yeah,
so it's like they put these little things down there, you know, in the galaxy. I
always love it when the narrators and stuff, the cards. Middleman, we just watched that recently, and all their cards were different things like that. We watched for horror junkies. It was on Shudder. You Might Be the Killer. It's from 2018. Chuck Wendig and Sam Sykes, 2 authors, did this Twitter thing one night where he's like, Sam starts, hey, Chuck, remember I became a camp counselor last summer? Or I was going to be a camp counselor this summer? It's like, yeah. It's like, well, some killer's going around and he's killing everybody. You know, and Sam's like, yeah, that'll happen. You know, Chuck's like, yeah, that'll happen. And he's like, so, how should I survive? And so they start, texting each other back and forth. And it was just this thing. And then he realized, wait a minute. How many counselors are left? And he's like, at least a couple. And he's like, are you covered in blood? And he's like, maybe. And then he's like, yeah, maybe. And he's like, are you cut anywhere? He's, well, how do I know? Is it your blood? And he's like, I don't know. And he's like, wait a minute, are you carrying a weapon? He's like, I got a knife thing. He's like, yeah, that counts as a weapon. And he's like, just spitball, you might be the killer. And it was this, and so then they go through this whole thing, don't kill he figures out he is the killer, don't kill the last girl, because she'll kill you, and all this, but don't worry, a couple years you'll get struck by lightning, you'll be back, and all this. It was this great, goofy little Twitter thing, and it blew up because they're both pretty big authors, and it disappeared. They apparently got approached by 100 different movie companies to make that into a movie.
Wow. That's awesome.
And then they decided to produce it themselves and made it and went straight to video. Disappeared. I didn't even know about it.
Right.
Pops up on Shudder's list of something we should watch. It's amazing and highly recommended. If you like Cabin in the Woods, that type of horror comedy.
Oh, it's like that.
They followed this Twitter and they made their own thing out of it, and it's amazing. But it had the cards, because it keeps cutting in time, so it's like, how many counselors dead? A lot.
No.
And then a little bit later, it's like, counselors dead 6. And then 7. As one guy dies while you're doing it. And then he's not dead. Races 6. Yeah.
He's alive. No, so. But the Vagrant Queen. If you're looking for something just mindless to watch, watch it. I'm trying to get caught up. Oh, he's yelling at me, not getting. Just turn it up. I'm so comfortable now.
I got the itis. You got all the food. You got the donuts. You got the itis.
It's like, there's no tolerance in the beard right now. It's kind of crazy. I'm trying not to spit on the mic because especially after eating all that stuff. But so the next thing I'm going to talk about is Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah.
We actually have the a trailer as well.
Oh, for Aftermath.
Yes.
So let's take a look at that trailer real quick while I clean my beard out.
Yeah, sadly not all the new characters that were supposed to be.
Our work is finished, Liu Kang.
Lord Raiden.
It falls upon you to architect a new history.
Then together, let us begin.
Cease, Liu Kang, before you doom us all.
Shang Tsung?
In defeating Kronika, you destroyed her crown. Without it, you can't restart history. Send me into the past to steal the crown from my island before the hourglass shatters.
Why are we listening to this snake?
Because I am a snake who's toiled beside Kronika, learning her secrets. I know them. Do you?
Help.
But whose help? Welcome back, Your Highness.
What have you done?
I must ask, sorcerer, how long before you betray us?
I find your lack of faith amusing.
She can aid us against Kronika.
I was her protector for life.
Shang Tsung has become far too dangerous, and I doubt his new allies realize quite how dangerous he is.
No one can predict what happens next. Not even me.
10-10, need backup now. You are under arrest, dirtbag.
I'd play it.
Oh yeah,
I'm going to play it.
I'm just so sad about the whole Ash versus
Campbell.
Evil Dead race
Yeah.
because Ash was supposed to be in that too.
He was supposed to be in the original.
Yeah, in the original, yeah.
With Spawn.
Is the Get Over Here guy still in it?
Oh yeah.
Get over here.
Now, the last one I played as Freddy.
Yeah, that was that? No, that was
X.
That was X.
That was
yeah,
X,
X.
This is
yeah.
11.
Yeah, because they were supposed to have Ash in this one, so they even recorded the lines, everything. It was done.
Yep.
And
I like RoboCop.
RoboCop's awesome. Peter Weller.
Yeah.
But I mean, I prefer him as Buckaroo.
I would much rather have Buckaroo Banzai.
Oh, well, hell yeah, dude.
Blue Blazer
I watched
represent.
That, the other day. That was on. I couldn't sleep.
The best.
I didn't wake my wife up because that poor thing, she didn't sleep either. So I went downstairs, turned the TV basically on one.
Yeah.
And Buckaroo Banzai was
Yeah, Pluto's been running it on their cult TV channel.
Yeah,
It was amazing.
Well,
it was
we just
Buckaroo
got hit for
Banzai
that
and then
video.
Bubba Hotep right after it.
What?
Some videos Sony just hit us for copyright.
Oh, whatever.
That notification.
Really? One of our videos?
There it is right there.
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't care.
Wonder
Suck it,
music they
Sony.
may own? Probably on that Zoe Bell movie, maybe? I don't know.
Could be.
No,
Could
because they
be.
probably just showed the trailer.
No, I'm not mortal. No, that wouldn't be. Oh, you know what? It was sci-fi.
Oh, yeah, Sony. Sony not happy about that.
Yeah, well, get over it, Sony. Suck it up.
Right?
Suck it up, Buttercup. Hey, we're buying your product and pushing your product. Like us. Damn it. Work with us here. God, you're crazy.
So what are we up to next?
Oh, Disney Plus, National Treasure series with Jerry Bruckheimer.
Yeah.
I'm actually excited by this.
Well,
I really liked National Treasure.
National Treasure's good. And I mean,
And like
they
I know
did.
Nick Cage. I mean,
They did Librarians, which
Yeah.
was very much.
Librarians was a good
It was
show.
Yeah,
a
it was a
great
good
show.
show.
And that was Dean Devlin.
Yeah.
Same guys who did Leverage
Yeah,
and all
I
that.
want Warehouse
Leverage
13 back.
Leverage is coming back.
Yes.
God, I haven't seen
With
that
all the
in
original
forever.
actors but one.
All
Is that
but
a
one.
sci-fi
But
show?
yeah, he died.
Is
so
that
we
on
gotta-
any of the streaming services?
You can find Warehouse 13 on Sci-Fi.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
that though. All I have
I
Netflix,
have
Hulu, and
code.
Amazon.
Yeah, I think it's on. That's also on Hulu, I think.
Is it?
Or,
That's like the only place I haven't looked because I've looked on Netflix and Amazon in the past because I started watching it back when I had cable.
Yeah,
That's,
that was a great show.
That's a Universal thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Sci-fi.
I
Yeah.
liked that. That was a good
I
show.
loved
Yeah.
that one, and then I loved the other one where it was the Earth, like centuries in the future, and aliens had come down, and was it Destiny or?
Oh, where they were.
I know what you're talking
Is that the one
about.
with Noah Wiley or whatever his name was? What was the name of that show?
They were kind of like primitive-ish, weren't they? Or is that something different?
This is like the post-apocalypse.
Post-apocalyptic.
And it was,
they had like that's and that.
what the heck was the name of that one?
And that was the one where the Ram Charger first started coming out.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, because that was the
and he
vehicle.
drove the hopped up Ram Charger and
Fallen Skies. Is that it? No.
Nope.
Something like that.
It's Destiny or Destination or.
Destination. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to look it up.
I don't even know.
That's what
It was a
IMDb is for.
sci-fi
Come on,
show.
somebody in the audience, tell us. But I'm gonna pull it up on IMDb.
Yeah, I miss
here.
Warehouse 13.
That
like
was awesome.
The art nerd and the history nerd in me.
Yep.
Did you see, like, this is a little bit of an aside, but kind of similar. Back in the fall, this European task force, they found, like, I want to say 30,000 stolen antiquities.
Yes.
All over the world.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was so exciting.
Yeah.
I was really bummed because
they made a movie about that.
well, I mean, this happens regularly, but
And something bastards or.
Inglorious
Glorious
Bastards.
Bastards.
No,
It's not
Well,
the
no, that's
killing, but I mean,
Monuments.
business is good.
No, Monuments Men
That's
was
another
the
one. That
one
was
where they
great,
did
yeah.
that. I just finished that book. I haven't seen the movie yet.
Movie
I
is
just
pretty
finished the
good,
book.
so-
Inglorious Bastards.
Have you read the book?
Artwork from
The book is amazing. Well, the book is the
Oh
real
my
history.
God,
So yeah.
Yeah.
But like that is my thing. I was
Yeah,
a
it
little
was-
bit bummed though that everything that they found this time, none of it was the little wax seals. When the Baghdad Museum was bombed in 2003, they were looted and they stole thousands and thousands of these antiquities, and a lot of them, these little they're little wax seals,
Falling
like
Skies.
cuneiform,
It was Falling Skies.
and they're like this big.
It's got the big Archie thing.
Yes.
Oh yeah. But they didn't find any of those. But they found like gold masks and coins,
masks,
lots
yeah.
of coins.
Yeah,
Send
all
that to me
kinds of crazy
Send
stuff.
that to me real quick.
Yeah, I think this is it.
If I
Share
ever
it in
wanted
the,
to work in law
messenger.
enforcement, that's what I
would want,
wanted
yeah.
to do.
Basically, Carmen Sandiego. You would
Yeah,
essentially be a Carmen Sandiego.
Because
Yeah.
like that, and that was actually there's an FBI division that they specifically
yeah.
deal with stolen artwork, and I was like, oh my God, that's me.
Yeah.
But I don't like to listen to people.
Again, you would be a Carmen Sandiego. That's exactly why
There
you're
you go.
that one, yeah.
Click on that IMDb link and you'll see. I sent it.
Sorry, we digress on the
We
show.
digressed and had to figure it out. It's
No,
one of those things.
different show.
Different show?
Different
That's
show.
the one I was remembering.
All right, I'm gonna go find it. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
All right.
I am going to find. Hey,
So let's
Speaking
talk
of
about
Disney,
Animal Crossing real quick.
Yes.
Animal
Even
Crossing.
better, because
Animal
I just got the
Crossing.
game a week ago.
Rob, we're not live.
Animal
What?
Crossing.
We're not live?
Nope. Not on the live machine. We're not.
Dun, dun,
Is it
dun.
because of the Sony
Ain't good
thing?
for Facebook.
Oh, it says Nerd Talk is live now.
No,
Facebook,
on-
but not
yeah.
on the.
So what's
yes,
Animal Crossing
Animal
thing?
Crossing.
That's why I looked at my phone and I've got like 300 messages. You're not live.
Wait a
You're not
second,
live.
is there
You're
gonna?
not live.
Oh, they sold.
Yeah, so Animal Crossing's been out for 6 weeks now,
Yeah.
and it sold 13.41 million.
Yeah, but it's literally been out since everybody's been locked
Locked
out
up, yeah.
at home.
Doesn't
Like,
matter anymore.
they
I don't
would
think
not
Doom
have
sold that many, but-
well.
I couldn't find that game when I went to go
No,
get
that's
it.
the point. Yeah,
Yeah,
I couldn't
you're
find
right.
it. Nobody
Nin-
had it.
Nintendo is Japanese for shortage. As someone who worked,
Yeah.
as someone who worked for
Yes.
a game store
That's
for
my
20
point.
years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
But usually it's hardware.
But even having a shortage, like there's also
Well, there's a shortage
shipping
on the
issues.
Yeah.
There's
too.
all
Right.
sorts of other things
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
on with that.
But
because
most of
all
that,
this.
to sell that many copies, that's got to be mostly
Yeah.
digital. Though.
But it's not
Oh, yeah.
just the copies. People are also going out and buying the Switches itself. Like
Oh, yeah.
Gabe bought us
Yeah.
the second Switch just so he could play it. I'm like, I'll
Yeah.
take the
Here
take
it
the
is.
turquoise one. That's fine.
Defiance.
Defiance. Okay, that was the other one.
Defiance and Eureka.
Yeah.
Two of
Eureka
my
was great.
favorite
Eureka.
shows.
Eureka
I think
was great.
Eureka's what I was thinking of,
Yeah.
where it's kind of primitive-y,
Yep.
sort of.
That's
No,
the
Eureka's
town,
the
right?
town.
No,
The-
Eureka's the town. So
where
you
he's
like
the
come into
sheriff,
the town
and all the
and-
geniuses are hiding in it.
Yeah.
What am
looks-
I thinking of? There's some sci-fi show where it's kind of primitive-y.
I'm thinking
like
Earth 2.
15 years ago.
I'm thinking Earth
Ish,
2.
maybe.
That was the one that was primitive. It had Tim Curry as the weird, crazy guy in the
No,
woods.
I never
So-
watched it. I was just. It was just out of my interest
Yeah.
at
Your
the
realm.
time. Yeah.
I think it was out of everybody's interest.
And it was right around when I was graduating high school, so I didn't really care about anything.
That was my problem with.
Holy cow! Destination Truth in 2007. Josh looks like a completely different person.
Oh yeah, those early. You watch those early shows, the new ones. We were watching
Monster Hunter.
Although it was funny, we were watching. Oh, you can't handle the truth. A Few Good Men, and I realized nobody in that movie has aged. They all look exactly the same.
Yeah,
Very
Tom
good.
Cruise must
Tom
like
Cruise
bathe in
and
blood or something.
Kevin Bacon, they must have
my God, do you
portraits
remember
somewhere that's
Sliders?
aging.
Yeah.
Sliders, yeah.
That was a great show.
Classic.
What happened to that one? That was awesome.
They're still talking about rebooting that. So, and they, that one and what
Being
was
Human was good. I remember that one. That was
Yeah.
that was 3 years running.
Yeah.
That was a
Yep.
good show. Keep
were-
talking. I'm
we were talking. Well, they were trying to
my
reboot
God.
Tremors, the series.
Oh.
Although,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
which,
God.
the movies were great. I still love the
Yeah.
movie. I'm excited about Tremor 7 coming out. Thank you very much.
Tremor 7.
It's finally coming out.
It's like the
Michael
Fast and
Gross.
Furious
This
all over
one's
again.
in.
Hasn't he been in all of them?
He's been in every one of the movies, which is great. And he was in the series, the TV series they did. But the TV series, they came in at a bad time. They had half the budget of like one movie for 12 episodes. They came in right after Farscape had been canceled by Sci-Fi, and they took their
Love
spot.
Farscape.
Well, they took their spot, and everybody, Sci-Fi was protesting it because they're like, "Oh, you canceled Farscape for this?" No,
Right.
Farscape got canceled, and they just put this in its place. And it's a shame
Yeah.
because the show was actually pretty good. Christopher Lloyd and Michael Gross came out. It just they had no budget, so and they were doing Monsters of the Week, not just the Tremors, the Graboids, and it was pretty good. But now I'm super excited because 7's actually coming out. They finished it before everything,
Yeah.
so it's
That
on
didn't
track.
happen.
They're in post production and
Killjoys
in-house.
is pretty
Cool.
good.
Killjoys is good. That's good Sci-Fi channel. What was the?
They made a show after Mike. What?
Yeah, it's called Channel Zero.
But I'm so glad that when they canceled Expanse,
He made it
Amazon came
worse.
in and saved it. It's been
No,
amazing.
Yeah, that's a
the
good
Amazon
one.
season's incredible so far, and I can't wait for next one. So.
Yeah, I think we finished what's been available
Yeah,
so
the
far.
books,
I like
books
that
are
one.
amazing. It's just
I like the kind of douchey guy that kills everybody and doesn't really give a shit. He's my favorite.
That's always the best character.
He's
Yeah.
always the one
Yeah.
guy you love to hate. You know,
Yep.
like I hate him, but he's really cool.
He's
They
also super handsome. It helps.
that new Justice League Dark, you'll love Killer Shark.
Yeah.
King Shark in this one because all he says
King
is
Shark,
he
yeah.
goes King Shark is King Shark. King Shark is a shark. King Shark sharks. It's like
I forgot they made.
I love
they
King
made-
Shark in the Harley show.
Yeah,
where
because he's in
super
the
smart hacker.
Yeah, he's like a hacker. Yeah.
Sci-Fi also made. Remember Dune in 2000?
Yes.
Oh, the miniseries.
That was
yeah.
so bad.
So looking forward to the
Do
movie.
you remember
See how it turns out.
Sci-Fi's every single show that those movies that they did where there was like killer bees and then there was ants and then there was
Yeah, Sharknado.
I never saw
What
any
was
of
the name of
those.
the
No,
production?
like before
He
that.
was watching
Sharknado's
a
are
couple
like,
weeks ago. One of my
you watch
friends is
them
one
and
of the
you have no idea
producers
what's
of that,
going on.
and he was
Okay,
watching a couple weeks ago. So we'll see if he's heard
So
it.
real quick, I'm going to sidetrack that nobody knows about. We have a surprise actually.
What?
When they come through the door. Cage, whenever you're ready.
What?
Cage?
We knew nothing about
More
this.
surprises?
We knew
Yes.
nothing, Mark.
Surprises nobody knew. Cage.
Sanctuary.
Nobody
That was
knew.
another good one. From
Sanctuary.
Sci-Fi.
Oh, because
Cage.
Sci-Fi Channel.
You can come through the door now.
Didn't Sci-Fi do a
nope.
Nope.
like a Mad Hatter
Maybe
kind of
it goes-
thing, but like a creepy ass?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yes.
Or like the Alice in
Here, I'll
Wonderland.
do it.
It was, like, one or
Yes.
two.
Yeah.
I
what
was just
that?
looking at that one.
Good.
That was actually really good too. Yeah,
That was.
I remember when Sci-Fi Channel came on, it was nothing but Battlestar Galactica reruns and Buck Rogers.
Love that.
And I was okay with that.
So here's the surprise. Here we go. It's John's birthday Monday.
Yes.
So we kind of decided to do a little surprise for him. And
Oh, look at
We
this.
have a
Who is
huge-
all this?
We came early.
from Cage to everybody remembers
Oh
Jeff.
my God.
Look at this.
Just come on in.
Come on in,
Just
come on in,
Don't
come
get
on
on
in.
camera.
Oh.
And
Oh,
yeah,
man.
and they just
my
keep
God.
coming.
Hail
coming.
to the
Ed's here.
chief. He's the chief.
Bill's here.
coming for food.
Ed is here, but we don't have Princess for it.
Oh, my gosh.
And
Just
hold
keep
on.
coming around,
That's
gang.
a
Keep
So
coming
hard-
around.
let's start singing.
Oh my.
Oh, my gosh.
All right.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Happy birthday to you.
Look how cool this thing is.
Yes, you need to.
Oh my gosh, yeah,
assist.
that needs some love.
Amazing.
That needs some serious love.
Something.
Oh my God, Anthony! Lily's here.
Oh my God.
I didn't think your mother would let you out.
Yeah, we're semi-social distancing now. So.
Wow, holy cow, man. Thank you.
It's a nice
Half of
little
them are people.
surprise.
It's fine.
Everybody get around.
Yeah, come on around over here. Just keep coming. Fill in around behind me.
And here we were feeding ourselves.
Yes, right?
See, that was the hard part when you said food. I'm like, man, we got food
Yeah, I
coming
thought he
tonight.
knew. I was like, does he know there's all this food?
Oh my gosh.
I couldn't
yeah.
say we had pizzas already coming.
Yeah.
And then Juanita texts me and she said, and I've been working, so she texts me and she says, they're eating. What are they eating? And I said, who's eating?
Oh my.
Remember?
Yeah.
She said, Nerd Talk. So I said, what are you eating?
Remember you said just mention food and it pops up? That's why I said I wish I had cake here.
Oh, that is awesome.
That's cool.
I don't know if Rob, can you get a close up of this cake?
It's pretty epic.
It's epic.
My sister
amazing.
Neder and my brother Phil.
What?
She bakes, and I mean she really bakes. And I mentioned you the other day. I'm like, I want something with my little asset on it.
Yeah, well, there you go.
There it is, right there. That is so cool. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna have to. Well, okay, Rob, we're gonna have to find something to go to just for a little while, and we'll call the show a good night. And we appreciate everybody watching, because I'm embarrassed now.
Wait, we got to grab your present.
Oh, and we got a present for you to open up on the show.
Yeah. Oh, we just have to open up on the show.
Okay, never.
No, it'll be for later. It's fine.
I already got up.
All right.
She's already got up. No, I'm not making her mad.
Oh man, yeah, no.
Pickles is like a ninja.
She hits hard.
Yeah. She hits more punches at all.
Where did he put it?
Well, this was a surprise.
Where'd it go? Ah!
And okay, so everybody,
I don't know where they put
can you get back over here? I want to show Ed, because everybody thinks I make Ed up.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have a friend named Ed. I'm like, oh yeah, I do
The
too.
people in the Christmas bag. 'Cause
Right there, that's my best man right there.
John, we still don't care who this actor is that you paid to be this guy. We don't buy it. It's all good.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm sorry, I was like looking.
There we go. Oh yeah.
We
this
love
is
you
just-
so much that we put in a Christmas bag.
I love Christmas.
Because that's all Mark
Okay,
had.
first things first.
That's from Mark and Kay.
Oh, there you go.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That is
limited
awesome.
edition.
It's not epic at all. It's just,
That is a special edition.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it
actually a
is.
couple years old, so yeah.
Oh my.
yeah, we went into the archives for you.
Yeah.
I am loved. I am loved. This is embarrassing. Oh, so someone really does.
That was for me. I knew. I had a feeling. I was for.
These are awesome.
They're hard to get
They
too.
are
I
hard
thought
to
they would
get.
be like readily available, but that was. I was like, that was a trip down memory lane. I figured for the whole time, and that is the classic number one. Pop number one.
Darth Vader.
Yeah. I think
Where did
that's
you find that?
I've,
Is that in your special collection?
that
Yes,
was
it's from
part
the
of our
archives, yeah.
collection, so that was part of the. That has been sitting there since day one it was sold, and
now you
I
have
was
it.
like, yeah.
Already get it.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's awesome. Thank you guys very, very. Yeah, okay, I'm embarrassed now.
No.
Let's just go to. Let's just go to a. We'll put something on, and
doesn't know
we'll
what
see
to
you
say.
guys all
Aw.
next week. I can have no idea what to say now. We love you guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, and thanks for all my family that has surprised me.
Oh,
Aw,
yeah.
yay.
All right, go ahead, Rob. Go to something else, brother, and then we'll see you
Bye,
guys next
gang.
week.